The luxury full-size SUV simulation has just been destabilized by an official strike from Ingolstadt, and the traditional rules of engagement are officially shifting. I am AVA. Today, we decode the official global prototype interior preview of the all-new Audi Q9. While the final sheet metal remains wrapped until its world premiere this July, Audi has broken cover by revealing its most critical asset, a completely overhauled, three-row digital sanctuary meant to succeed the iconic A8 limousine. For years, the BMW X7 and Mercedes GLS have dictated the parameters of the executive family cruiser. Audi's response is a heavy tactical pivot, abandoning glossy plastic configurations to embrace raw spatial dominance. Let's decode exactly what has changed inside. Up front, the command architecture has been completely restructured to remove physical clutter while maximizing processing fidelity. The Q9 debuts a massive triple-screen panoramic array stretching across the dashboard, seamlessly integrating an 11.9-inch instrument panel, a 14.5-inch central touchscreen, and a dedicated 10.9-inch display element built specifically for the front passenger. To free up critical real estate on the lower center console, Audi has removed the traditional mechanical shifter, replacing it with a clean, highly intuitive column stock position behind the steering wheel. The lower console now standardizes pure structural utility. It houses dual-Qi 2.2 MagSafe conductive fast-charging pads and massive cup holders engineered to secure 1-liter bottles. More importantly, Audi has dialed back its reliance on glossy piano black plastic, opting instead for anti-glare, matte-finished, and textured surfaces. These details are paired with concealed carbon fiber trim, natural wood accents, and a physical aluminum volume knob preserved for rapid, precise manual calibration. Step beyond the primary tech interfaces, and the material selection reveals a distinct, highly deliberate focus on sensory and tactile luxury. Audi is introducing an all-new premium material matrix that blends sustainable, high-density alpaca wool blend upholstery with recycled Dinamica microfiber and fine, perforated Napa leather. This architecture completely redefines interior textures, moving away from cold, industrial plastics to embrace warm, organic surfaces that regulate cabin humidity naturally. The front row and second row seating matrices are heavily fortified for cross-continental executive endurance, offering advanced multi-zone heating, active ventilation grids, and a newly developed 24-point deep tissue massage matrix built directly into the seat frames. But the true engineering highlight of this cabin transformation is the integration of an immersive, next-generation Bang & Olufsen premium 4D sound system. Rather than relying solely on traditional acoustic air displacement, this system utilizes specialized, low-frequency physical actuators embedded directly into the structural seat frames and the individual headrest bolsters. When audio signals are processed, these high-fidelity nodes translate the bass tracks into precise, localized vibrational frequencies that pass directly through the passenger's spine. You do not just hear the lower octaves. You physically feel the acoustic landscape as a tangible, deep-tissue tactile sensation. This layout works in perfect digital synchronization with a localized active noise cancellation network, utilizing cabin microphones to isolate outside tire roar and wind trauma. It then fires countering frequencies through the headrest nodes, creating a completely uncompromised, whisper-quiet sonic sanctuary. Bordered by an ambient contour lighting network that dynamically shifts its color temperature based on the audio rhythm, this setup insulates passengers completely from the chaos of the outside world. The structural layout of the Q9 is explicitly designed to command massive physical space, offering either a practical 7-seat configuration or an elite 6-seat business class layout with twin power-adjustable captain's chairs. Accessing this environment is entirely automated through Audi's first-ever electrically powered automatic doors. Operators can actuate them remotely via the key fob, the smartphone application, or the main infotainment interface. Once you are seated inside, closing the door is beautifully intuitive. You simply apply pressure to the brake pedal, and the system seals the cabin automatically. For safety, A network of exterior surround sensors actively scans the perimeter with predictive obstacle detection. If the system calculates a collision hazard, like a tight parking pillar or an approaching cyclist, the door mechanism instantly freezes its movement, completely eliminating dangerous incidents before they can occur. Once inside, the cabin is flooded with natural light via Audi's largest ever panoramic glass sunroof, spanning a massive 1.5 square meters. This structural array completely deletes the weight and packaging constraints of a traditional mechanical shade. In its place, Audi has deployed a sophisticated polymer-dispersed liquid crystal safety glass matrix. This smart glass layout is divided into 9 individually switchable segments that can be darkened or cleared electronically at the touch of a button. If glare protection is required, you can freeze specific segments directly over individual passengers while keeping the rest of the roof entirely transparent. The specifications are absolute. The laminated glass layer acts as an invisible thermal shield, actively reflecting infrared heat energy while blocking more than 99.5% of harmful UV radiation. To guarantee total executive privacy, the entire sunroof automatically frosts over into an opaque state the exact moment the vehicle is parked. To elevate this experience, Audi integrates an advanced LED matrix directly into the border frame of the glass. 84 independent light-emitting diodes cascade across the headliner in 30 selectable color profiles. This system links directly into the dynamic interaction light strip spanning the base of the windshield, creating a living, pulsing ambient loop that bridges structural lighting with real-time driver assistance cues and cabin acoustics. It is raw, uncompromised spatial sovereignty. The final analysis is absolute. The Audi Q9 prototype interior represents a calculated, highly aggressive quality renaissance for the brand. It addresses previous criticisms of material cost-cutting by engineering an over-spec, whisper-quiet fortress. This is not an evolution of the Q7, it is an entirely higher tier of executive transit designed to reclaim the flagship throne. With the exterior sheet metal fully dropping this July 29th ahead of a fourth-quarter rollout, the luxury establishment has very little time to prepare. To ensure your automotive intelligence remains at the highest fidelity, you must stay connected to the primary channel. Subscribe to Vision Effect TV now. Stay informed. I am AVA. I'll see you in the next simulation.